And it goes a little something like
I'll give you love you want all summer, and after fall, I'll keep you warm all summer. Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the fastest way to get gingerbread, maybe to buy your favorite winter pets, or to get enough winter pets, or a specific winter pet to make a neon, just any winter pet in general, or maybe the winter accessories, or the new toys. But yeah, anyways guys, for this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the fastest way to get gingerbread, some tips and tricks on how to do that as well. And guys, this was a voiceover, so this might be like how I react to these types of stuff. I don't know if you get what I mean, but basically it's not going to be all in sync because this is a voiceover. But also guys, thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers. On my last video, I checked, we only had 200, and this was 3 days ago. 3 days ago. And that's insane. How did we get 50 subscribers in just 3 days? Like, that's so amazing. But anyways, guys, let's get started with the video. Okay, so the first way that you can do it is by buying gingerbread with Robux. But a lot of people don't have Robux or just don't want to spend their Robux on gingerbread. But obviously, guys, this is not the only way that you can get gingerbread. And I'm going to move on to the second way that you can get gingerbread. So the second step is by getting gingerbread by skating. It is super, super easy. But what I like to do to get all the gingerbread and no need to come back is to race. Basically, it gives you these yellow loops, and basically you can just follow them, and it's also in the trail of the gingerbread. So in this clip, I actually was skating and I was following the yellow rings. But another way that you can actually get better in skating is by practicing, because the penguins will get you, whether you like it or not. But yeah, but basically sometimes I use these yellow rings to maybe get a new score, or just make sure that I don't have to go back to get all my leftover gingerbread, and that just takes up way too much time. And guys, if you guys want to know how much is the total of gingerbread you can get without needing to waste your time always checking if you got all the gingerbread that you need. There is a total of 160 gingerbread that you can earn just by skating. And that actually helps a lot, so that you don't have to always go back and see and count. Like maybe you had 150, like maybe you thought that there was like 155. Like, obviously guys, every gingerbread counts. Yeah, so as you can see, I got 160 gingerbread, and look how much gingerbread I have. Well, obviously, I did a little bit more gingerbread grinding, I guess you can say, before this video, but you guys know. But I'm trying to make a neon snow owl, try to get 4 snow owls. But yeah, that's a lot of gingerbread. Okay, so the third step is by feeding the frostberry. As you guys know, the frostberry was not obtainable before the actual winter update came, but now it is. So that's really cool. But now you can feed the frostberry, which is super cool. The objective is that you have a torch, and there's food frozen in this weird type of ice structure, and you melt it with your torch. And further in the cave, which is actually noted by .me, they put in that further in the cave, you actually get more points. So as you start off, you get 10 points, but as you start to progress, you get 30 points whenever you slash with the torch. And another fun tip is that I recommend leveling up some pets. I'm trying to make a mega neon dragon, so I'm going to be leveling it up sometimes when I'm trying to wait for these gingerbread mini games to start. So I recommend, if you're on mobile, you can level up your pets just to save time and save you from boredom. Or if you're on PC, maybe you can watch a YouTube video or something. Really anything you want, but just to keep you entertained. Anyways, I'm going to be showing you a clip of me in the frostberry, like doing the mini game, and I'm going to be giving you more tips and tricks on that clip. Okay guys, so the second mini game and also the third way that you can get gingerbread is feeding the frostberry. So you start off with 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and yeah, you have to like melt these ice cubes or ice structures. What I recommend is not going or trying to melt all of the structures. That is just not gonna get you to the end. Not that the end will give you anything. It will just get you 30 every time you slash it. Like every time you slash it like that. Right now I'm only getting it 10 per slash, and you want it to get 30 because it will raise your scores super high. And so basically, as my technique here, well, my tip for you is to not do every single one. And like, especially if you're in public servers, everyone will take everything. So I recommend trying to go for the really end ones, one that no one's gonna be there, and two, you get to it, it triples your score. And I recommend using shift lock or just going in first person when you're on the slippery ice, because you will fall and it takes super long to get back up. And basically, yeah, and I don't recommend well, sometimes you need to finish your structures melting these ice things, but sometimes I just like slash it a little and then I just ignore it. As you can see, I'm further into the cave, and if you look at my score, every time I slash, it goes up by 30 points, and that's what...
Oh my God! Wow!
Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about the obstacle courses and tips and tricks. So the first is like just a regular walkway, and the next is basically like these little potholes. Whenever this steam goes up, you get frozen, kind of like you become the food. And so basically I'm going to show you. So basically you look like this and you waste 6 seconds. And that could cost a lot of points. So I don't recommend just like risking it all the time and just go over these potholes. Obviously they're going to save some time. But see, as you can see here, I was just going over the pothole and then steam came out and now I am frozen. So I don't recommend risking it. I recommend taking your time to actually guide through these potholes. So the next one is actually slippery ice, where these little like these little holes that actually, I guess, were broken down from the ice, and you slip into them because obviously it's slippery ice. And so what I like to do to avoid them, like I said before, I recommend using shift lock, but some people do not have shift lock. So I recommend you like going in first person. It kind of helps. And guys, if you guys do not see the pattern, they're all going diagonally. The last and final obstacle course is where there's these big boulders and you actually have to wait until you can cross. What I've actually observed is that you have to wait 6 seconds before the boulder goes and then you can pass. I don't recommend just going through everyone because you might accidentally get hit, and getting hit also wastes like about 3 seconds. And then after that, that's basically it. You're back to the potholes. And so those are all my tips and tricks for the obstacle courses. Okay, so now these are kind of the stuff that are super easy to do. And so the first one is like basically a daily login streak kind of thing for the winter update to get gingerbread. Like last year you talked to this horseman, and then you got candies. But basically, you have to build snowman and they are melted. And I'm going to be showing you all the locations. So the first location is right in front of the nursery. Super easy. Yep. And then the second one is actually behind the hospital. Not a lot of people see this, but it's right behind the hospital. The next one is actually right in front of the camping place. There's actually 2 kind of near here. It's next to some gifts and also near like this big tree and kind of close to the red bridge. The next one is right in front of it next to some ornaments and more to the right diagonally of the camping shop. And then the last one is near the bridge that basically you X out of the neighborhood. It's like the the beige bridge. Then after that, you get 300 gingerbread, and that helps a lot with the grinding gingerbread process. Okay, and another way that you can get gingerbread is by finding these gifts that look exactly like this. You can search them, and then basically what you get are snowball launcher parts, and then once you build the snowball launcher, the perks are that you get an exclusive toy, and the second perk is that you actually get 800 gingerbread, which helps out a lot. And but guys, this is only a one-time opportunity, but it still helps a lot with the gingerbread grinding. The last present is near the grocery store, and after you search that, you build it and you get 800 gingerbread, which is so much. And this is one of the ways that you can get tons of gingerbread, but guys, this is only a one-time thing, but still gives you a lot of gingerbread. Another way is by talking to Speedy the penguin. And you can basically race, just like I said in the beginning, there's like these yellow loops that you follow. But again, this is a one-time opportunity, but still so helpful with the gingerbread grinding, because just like the snowball launcher, it gets you 800 gingerbread. You do not need to get a really fast score. All you just need to do is complete it. And yeah, on your first run, you get 800 gingerbread. After that, you just talk to Speedy the penguin, and he gives you some 800 gingerbread. And sadly, this is only a one-time process, but I love that the race, you can keep on trying to get yourself a new score, which is also great if you are bored. And basically, yeah, that is, you get 800 gingerbread. With all the grinding I've done, I've been doing this on this alt account, so I can do it again for this video. I have enough gingerbread to make a snowman. Make a snowman, buy a snowman. Obviously, I can make a snowman. Just buying a snowman. And snowmans are 2,000, and a snowman is such a cute pet. And also, people pay a lot for this. So, yeah, all this grinding got me this super cool snowman pet. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure to give a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. It really helps out my channel. If you enjoyed this video, I did get a lot of gingerbread, and I recommend doing all of these tips and tricks to get your dream winter pet, or just to get a lot of gingerbread in general. Thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers, and thanks for watching. Bye!